back again with the part 4 of this video, I think. So, last time we, or in the last video, we created another clone, another alter, and yeah, that guy has already started working. He was like super chill to work with actually. With the first clone, what happened was we were like, we had to like, we had to like butter him up so much just to make him work and just to have him help me. But the second clone was like really easy to like work with. He just started working the same day. And yeah, we are actually like we are actually like me and two more people, so three people are currently working on a plan to escape this planet. Okay, before we go into it, what happened to the sun? We were we were supposed to die 3 days back or 2 days back. What happened to all of that? Like I have no clue what just happened to that part of the game or that part of the story, but I'm assuming that that was something that is not going to happen anymore, or maybe it will happen but later on or something. I actually have no clue. So the one thing we okay, from the first point to this up until now, the one thing we have done is we have moved this whole thing like a bit further away from where it was. So we just changed our locations a bit, and we are heading towards a place, a location. This other guy up in the space had sent us. His name was Lucas, right? Yeah, Lucas sent us the coordinates or something, and we have to head there. And when we head there, we are going to get help from a company, and someone is going to like, I guess, someone is going to just help us, like land there and help us and take us away from this planet, something like that. But we also have updates that the corporate people, like like Lucas's boss, wants to talk to us, but they also want, the company also wants to make us grab as much Rapidium we can from this planet before they can come to say help us. Or while they're coming to help us, they just need like a lot of Rapidium from this planet. So we have like a lot of tasks we can do. But the main or the urgent thing is we were heading to the location, like I said, but this place we wanted to go over here, but as you can see, this place is like surrounded by a stream of lava, by a lake of lava, whatever it's called. So we can't really cross this until we research something new. So we have like built a research lab. I'm guessing we have like clone a research guy. And these two clones are talking in the dormitory while I'm up here. Like this is always like so weird. When my two clones are talking to each other and I'm not like privy to their conversation or what they're saying. Like they could just be like discussing a mutiny here or something. So that's the plan. Okay, I don't want to create another clone until and unless I can create the clone that acts like the guard and keeps all these clones in control. I think that's the most important part, because I think if I have more than 3 clones, they'll just I guess they'll just try to like throw me out or something. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, enough yapping. I yap a bit because I want to like tell people who haven't really watched the previous video, like just a bit of summary, or just like even the people who have already watched the video, just I need to tell them what was going on in the last video so they can be like, oh yeah, that happened. So it's just easy to follow, I guess. But also it makes me remind, or it also makes me remember things I must have forgotten. So that's why I yap a bit at the start. But yeah, the plan for today. Let me actually think. What should be the plan? Oh, we were producing some stuff. We want to produce this. We don't have this, right? We have don't have this, but we have a lot of pylons. Mm, oh yeah, I remember. So I've placed a mining outpost in the Rapidium site, but I want to like retrieve it and put it into the essential metal site. So I don't really want to create another mining outpost. Mm, I just move it, I think. Or should I just move the metals one? Okay, okay, I think I know what to do. But I need this to be built. I need this to be built. So we are just giving the other clone some work to do while we head outside. And let's just go outside. This is not the way to go. We have to go through here, and then we'll head outside. So I want to remove this from here and place it over here. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. This guy has worked enough on this. He's not making any progress with this. So I'll just move this. Do I need to like retrieve every panel? Like, okay, we don't have to like retrieve everything because I can just connect these pylons to the next pylon. But I need to like scan this area first. So I'm taking radiation damage here. I wonder how much radiation can I even take. I mean, I can follow through my bottom left thing, I guess. I was heading over there. I mean, surely my suit can just handle all the radiation without any issues. Okay, I see it. It's right here. I need to scan this part. Easy. I'll place the pylon here. Not the pylon, but the mining outpost. And I'll connect the pylons to here. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm taking radiation, obviously, but like, I don't think the radiation is affecting me. I think the radiation is not that high that it will just affect me or something. Wait, can I just do this and place? To be honest, I can just place another mining outpost here. But this guy will only be like, we only have like one person to do this, unless I just stand here and just mine all day. But that is not something I want to do. Now I have the other pylon or the other mining outpost in there, but I want to like move it. I want to move it to this place where the fuel is present. So the place I've currently put it at, it has the it has the rapadium deposit, but I want to like move it to the the organic matter place. I don't want to create another one because it's just extra resources that I don't really want to spend currently. Wait a minute. This guy is in the kitchen. Why is he here? He should be here. This guy should be here. Bro, these people are like just slacking. Ooh, okay, okay. So he's at the location now. I want to see if he takes like a lot of radiation or not. I think he might just be taking a lot of radiation working there. So that's why we need a doctor or something. But I want to just keep it in check. I want to see how long it takes for him to like get too much radiated or something like that. Hmm. Okay, now I have to like go to the other place, and I don't really remember where it was, but I think I need to like head back to my base and then I need to head from there. So this guy have assigned to the radioactive place. He's actually like he's actually built for that area because he is efficient in where am I going? He's efficient in like refining the enriched metals. So he should be better in that area instead of the normal metal area. So we'll see, we'll see. I probably want to just, if he takes too much radiation, I think I'll just let him take like 50% radiation. And if it takes like more than that, I'll just unassign him or something like that. I don't really have a doctor on call. We can make a doctor, but I want to just not make any more clones right now. Making clones seems to be like the most efficient way of doing things, but I think it'll just not be good if I have too many clones just running around for no reason. I mean, for a reason, but I think it will be just bad overall. To be honest, I can cycle him actually. You know what? I can cycle him. So when he takes more radiation, I'll just take care of stuff, and he can just be here. Okay. Also, the one thing I really like is that the pylons I'm placing down and everything, they can be used to like fast travel. Ooh. So two things can connect to the same thing. All right. That's really, really efficient actually. Because I'll have like one more. Ooh. Let me think, let me think. So I need to extract the Rapidium too, and I can connect the Rapidium to these pylons, but I need the metal extractor, I guess. So I might need to build like one more. So if you are questioning why I'm going here again, is because I need to like do the job myself because I don't really have anyone else to do it for me. So we'll just work, and we can fast travel back home. La 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 la. Yeah, we need to build the research lab too, I
All
think.
done. Should I take care of this now?
Wait a minute, what did he ask? I thought okay, I'm pretty sure he asked me to like go
What's
to the
up?
enriched metal area, which is something he shouldn't be doing. He's in airlock, but he's right next to me actually. Why is he going there? Oh, so this other guy who was working in that area has taken like, how much is that? 10% radiation? I want to see if the radiation goes down. I will assign him to the other place and we'll see if the radiation goes down. Um, uh, okay, so he can also go outside, but why didn't he just go outside earlier? I thought he will just stay inside. Hmm, it's fine. Do I have enough resources to? Oh, what was that? I see the stutters. Yeah, we want to build a research lab here. Okay, I don't want to build it right next to the captain cabin because I want anyone to go through my cabin to reach that place. But I think I can do this. So now we have a research lab. Let's see if we can even do the research here, or do I need someone to help me with it? Cheaper batteries. Crossing the lava river. Yeah, this is what we need. Estimated time 10 hours. Look into the possible ways of getting the base to the other side of the lava river. Oh, I need to assign this to someone. Research is complicated and requires proper education. You need a scientist to be able to use a research lab. Shit. That's what I was afraid of. We have to clone a scientist now. Hmm. I mean, okay, I'll push it a bit. I'll clone the scientist, and then I'll definitely clone the the class monitor or whatever it's called, the guard. I think three other clones are okay, but more than that, I think we need to keep them in order with that guy. Okay, so let's just clone the person now. I think we have enough resources to clone him. Clone a scientist, a researcher. You have like go to the organics here. So we need a researcher. So that's the doctor. We probably need a doctor too later on. Scientist. I think we need a scientist here. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Disciplines alters in the contemplation room. So we need a guard after a while. The path of science. So when does it separate? So a tough conversation, but you handle the professor. Oh, so we talked to a professor, and he gave us the go ahead to like leave the job and go to another opportunity. But I think here we will just stay. Maybe it wasn't the most profitable decision, but Lena supports it. She said she loves her camping getaways. And the way she listened to you when you told her your plans about your for your PhD project motivates you like hell. Okay, let's do this. Another cutscene. Mind recall analysis. Initiating branching procedure. Hmm. I'm kind of sad that we couldn't really open up the escape pods for the other people. Or we couldn't really explore that area. I want to like see if we could do that. But we can't really go back to that area anymore. Yarn scientist. Okay. Okay. We have to be really careful about this guy. I think he is smart, obviously. So he'll figure out everything even without us telling him anything. The other two people were like hard to like. I mean, one person was hard to explain. Like it was hard to explain things to one person, but the second one was all right. But this scientist guy is smart, so we should be really careful of what we say to him. I think. Oh, I need to like see his story though. Let me read his story, so we can make better judgment on what to say to him. Research comes first. You give Lena away where she walks you to the bus for the airport. She's gonna be fine. It's only a few months. She's been with her own project anyways. I love the way that the two of you can give each other space. Of course, it would be great to move out of that strange dorm already, but research comes first. Okay. The equation on your blackboard star mixed feeling in you. The result is not what you expected, but on the other hand, you feel that familiar tingling in your stomach. Oh shit, you completely forgot about Lena. She wanted to come and pick up her things from your place. You need to call her and postpone. Why is she coming to my home to pick stuff up? This is it, it will be breakthrough first grand and now a serious investor. Ooh. Alright. We are popping off. Eyes on price, could your research really contribute to finding Rapidium one day? Going in the direction of nanotech and space exploration could increase the chances of that. Okay. You both change. You look at her in astonishment. Lena, is that you? Fancy meeting her at this conference. Oh, we are both at the same company, Li Corp. She's changed. You both have amazing how young and emotional we were back then. Seems like ages ago. Good to see she's done well for herself. So I'm guessing we broke up without before we got married or something. And we met again later on. You read the contract over and over again, and like cops, space mining missions, wants your tech on board. The data seems inconsistent. What could be the reason for those failures? You've gone through it with the whole team and still something missing. Your tech is well tested, maybe it's not being used properly. Hmm. So you're on ready check and you're good to go. Well, this guy has an interesting story. So he just broke off with his girlfriend, which was like our wife in the story, well before anything happens. And the story didn't have like a bad ending, or not bad ending, but it didn't really had a bad turn of events. He just like concentrated on his work and just did his own thing. I guess he didn't really care about his girlfriend or whatever breaking up with him. That's cool. Actually cool. Okay, now I'm seeing this stuff. What does this mean? Is it that I have like used all my slots for all my clones and I don't really have anything Or I don't really have any free slots to make more clones. Probably that actually. Okay, I've read everything about him. I know his whole life story, and he will be ready tomorrow morning. Yeah, I need to be like more. Um. Ooh, calls available. Okay, please be the boss. Don't be my ex-wife. Please be the boss. I want to talk to the boss. Ooh, he is the boss. Okay, I was guessing that this might be his clone. Do they look alike? Okay, my voice must have like went a bit higher. Sorry about that, but do you think they look similar? I feel like they look similar. I think they could be. This could be his clone or something, but we'll see. We'll see.
Hello?
Jan Dolsky. Finally. I've been impatient to meet you.
Yeah, sure. You that big fish Lucas was mumbling about?
Terrence Maxwell. But yes, I am both his and your superior in
You're
mining
superior too, buddy.
operations. First of all, my heartfelt condolences. Losing the whole crew must have been hard on you.
Eh, not really. I barely knew them. Yeah, I still can't get over it. What should I say? Like, I feel like I should say something. Obviously, I'm RPing as this guy, role playing as this guy. So I should say something that he would say, but he didn't really care that much actually. Like, he didn't. I think he barely knew them. So I could just say this.
Not really. Barely knew them.
Well, we are all grief-stricken down here,
Oh, sure you are.
but also excited and
Sure you are,
proud of
buddy.
what you have achieved. I hope you grasp the significance of your discovery.
So, do people know I found Rapidium?
We're keeping the news within a very limited circle. It's only wise for the time being.
Good, because I might fail. People don't have the right to know. Bro, I don't care about people. Like, what? Why would I say people have the right to know? Like, okay, if I say this, he's just going to say, okay, yeah, I'll just tell everyone then. No, that's not going to happen.
Of course. Yeah. No reason to get everyone hyped up. Might still fail.
I can see you're a grown man, Jan, and you understand the stakes. I don't want to put pressure on you,
But,
failure is not an option.
yeah.
That's why you had me create my altars? You'd rather let me lose my mind than lose the Rapidium?
It was a long shot, I admit. But we were saving both.
In that order.
And you, Jan. Do you think it was a mistake?
He's trying to analyze me, I think. I don't believe you care about me. I have mixed feelings. No, I am happy I did it. Okay. Obviously, we can't say this because both of us know that's the truth. This is not what I'm definitely not happy about this. I have mixed feelings. We can say this.
I have mixed feelings. Sure, it's better to be alive, but
I can't see his
feel like the
emotions. That's why I'm
line's been
like
crossed.
really.
You certainly have a chance to
Mhm.
experience something extraordinary. Many people would envy you.
Let's just get one thing straight, Maxwell. I know you expect things of me, but I'm no hero.
Ah, heroism. Are you familiar with the works of Albert Camus?
Nope. Albert who? You mean that old game of rats? Okay, that's just stupid. Of course. Okay, I can say of course, but I don't really know who that is.
Albert who?
A great writer and philosopher. Camus believed heroism was easy, accessible. For him, it was living a normal man's life that was a true challenge. Being decent. Doing the right thing.
And what is the right thing?
You are the first person to prove that we can actually excavate Rapidium in quantities that can really make a difference. A dream the biggest corporations have been chasing for over a decade now, constantly failing. You say you're not a hero? Well, maybe I don't need you to be one. Maybe you should just carry on being a decent
Hmm.
man, Yandulski.
This guy is kinda spitting facts, but I don't really like when people are just spitting too much facts. I think something is up. Are you buttering me up or something? Well, to be honest, he is buttering me up, but we know that. So we'll just say this
Well, that doesn't sound
so
so
that he
bad.
believes that he has buttered me up.
Thanks.
Of course, I would lie to you if I said your work is done. You've probably noticed how different Rapidium looks in reality than on the training materials they showed you.
Why is that?
It changes form constantly. Its chemical structure is so
How
volatile
does
that it
he
is
know all
almost
that?
impossible to capture two particles in the same state. A fleeting substance. Spectacular. But
Hmm.
also very unstable.
Bro, I have been carrying it in my pockets all this time. What do you mean unstable? It's pretty stable to me.
How come it works then?
Not enough tests were run to explain that. The only sample ever found in space was researched inside a mobile base like your own, but it never made it back to Earth.
Hmm.
It lasted long enough to demonstrate its amazing qualities, only to disintegrate somewhere between the Copernicus and the Hyades cluster.
Oh, those are real clusters, by the way. I I know these names. I don't know if they are in the same location or general direction, but they are real thing, I think.
So, you're afraid the Rapidium I found might not withstand the journey?
I know it won't. That's why we came up with a special container for it.
Oh,
An Ark.
oh
You mean
nah.
like a box?
A hermetic module dedicated specifically to storing and transporting Rapidium. We have blueprints for it. Lucas should send the necessary data over to you by the time we finish talking.
Bro, I can't build it. What do you mean?
Constructing a Rapidium Ark should be your primary focus now.
I don't have time to do it. I'll get to it right away. Okay. I've been agreeing with this guy for a long time, I think. I should at least have one no. I should say at least one. I should say no once.
Listen, you're very convincing, but I'm afraid I just won't have the time to do it. I need to find a way forward before the sun comes up.
You're losing faith easily. Look how far you've come. You survived the landing. You found Rapidium. Then you branched yourself and managed to get the base moving. Would you really be happy with yourself if it all went to waste?
Waste?
Yeah, I mean, I
Is
don't
that
care
what you
about that.
consider saving my life?
Your life, my life. Let's face it. All it is a
I mean, I
predetermined
see his
string of
point. He just
events
wants his
distorted with
Rapidium.
myriads of random, meaningless decisions. We spend centuries looking for some kind of sense in it, some kind of meaningful pattern or recipe. Still, no satisfactory answer comes until once in hundreds,
This guy is yapping more than me.
thousands of years, a chance appears to make a leap in our understanding of reality.
What can I say?
I don't know. But whatever you make of it, let me bare my soul to you. I think these are rare moments that matter. So, enough talking.
Ooh, I want to ask him questions. Yeah.
Lucas said you had questions. Is there anything you'd like to ask
Oh, I have a
me?
million questions here. The branching that does the landing. Okay, I don't really care about these two questions to be honest. Like I just don't care. The landing is what I care about.
Do you know what happened to my crew?
Lucas showed me the records. I have a theory, but it's more of a
Yeah,
hunch.
just say it,
Don't have
man.
any
Just
hard
say
proof
it.
to support it.
What is it?
I think it might have been the quantum processing unit that killed them.
What? But that's... No,
What is
that's
that? The
crazy.
AI?
Do you read detective stories, Jan? The culprit always needs to have two things. A motive and a means. Well, it certainly had a means to do it.
But why?
Like I said,
What
it's
is
just a
that? Is that?
hunch.
I think it's the AI.
I'm afraid I won't have much more time for now, Jan. Do you have any other questions?
Quantum. I don't even know what he said. Something about quantum. So I'm guessing it was the AI.
What will happen to my alters when we get back?
I don't know. Yet. I don't need to tell you this is unprecedented. There are no good practices here. But I know one thing. You can trust me and
Oh
Lucas
yeah, I can
blindly.
definitely trust you.
But if anyone else contacts you, it's absolutely vital
Ooh.
you don't tell them anything about the existence of the
Ah.
altars.
What? Why?
Oh.
You know very well why, Jan. The law has been violated.
I thought Lucas said the branching was authorized.
You haven't been listening. There are no procedures for this sort of situation. There is no one who can officially authorize such an act.
Okay, they
At
lied
the end of the
already.
day, it was your decision to branch yourself. It will be in your best interest to keep that in mind when considering the consequences.
I don't like the sound of this.
We will come back to it later, I'm sure. Right now, I'll have to leave you shortly.
So they are
Is there anything
just.
else?
That's why. Okay, when that guy said you can clone yourself, and he said we asked when we asked that we can if we can talk to his boss or something, he said he already had his permission and we could do it. I said that then, like, send me an email or something. Well, we couldn't really say that in game, but I did mention that if something like that happens, you need an email from the boss or something. But I guess it's too late. Okay, so the other thing he said is kind of suspicious too, because he says that we can't really tell anyone else about this, and the only person we are talking to except these guys are is our wife, is our ex-wife, and she works for the same company. So I'm guessing we have to like hide this from her. I think out of everything this guy said, that is the one thing we actually have to follow, like not telling anyone else about the clones.
The branching procedure. There's a story there. Tell me.
It is something that has been tested long ago within Ally Corp. But for completely different reasons and, as you can imagine, in a much more rudimentary fashion.
Altering mind records? For whom?
I'm sorry, Jan. It's highly classified and
Hmm.
I already told you too much. I think you deserve answers, but regarding this matter, like I said, things were tested just for a while. Not much came of it. Now, I'd love to keep on chatting, but I really will need to be ending this call soon.
Yeah, buddy, you
Do you have
can
any more
go.
questions?
No,
No, I'm good.
I'm good.
Rapidium Arc, Jan. That's what you should focus on right now.
Aye,
Your
Captain.
secret is safe with me and Lucas. Once you come back with a remedy for Earth's ailments, nobody will think of punishing you for how you got it. Remember, just do the right thing. Now, I really have to
Hmm.
go, but it was a pleasure talking to you, and we will talk more, I promise. Until then.
So it went from a wrong thing to do to facing punishment, facing consequences for my actions. Bro. Hmm. Yeah. We have been swindled, basically. But like the game wouldn't progress if we didn't really make any clones. So we have to make the clones. Hmm. Also, if it was the AI who killed them, why didn't the AI just kill us too? Okay, the AI probably just read all of our minds and found the best target to isolate and do whatever.
What a week, huh?
I still don't know why they are going back there. Like, why can't they just use this lift, this elevator? Hmm.
Hey, lend me your ear. There's something I want to share.
Okay. The refiner person wants to talk to me. Let's see.
Hey there. You wanted to talk about something? Yeah, I've been thinking about the branching
Why are you
thing.
thinking about it,
It's
bro?
so confusing.
Just not think about
Tell
it
me
yet.
about it. I mean, remember how I told you about my body? The one I know versus this one? Well, I don't get it. Why is it exactly that we're created with different minds, like, different beverages or snacks, but then we all end up in the same packaging?
Bro just took
It
a
doesn't make
hit
much
off his
sense.
bong and just was pondering about this all this time. Come on, man. You sound obsessed. There, I guess. I'll just be nice to him.
Well, it's not the packaging that matters most, it's the content. That's what they say. But you don't brew ale only to pour it into plastic bottles. My skills, my whole personality derives from a certain lifestyle, and that makes my mind and body inseparable. That's how it feels to me. Huh. I never looked at it that way. I know, and honestly, I find it a little hard to understand. I mean, how can you be so careless about your body? It's the only one you'll ever have, man. Why'd you let it become so
What?
neglected?
How did it turn to me? I'm more important his too. I couldn't bother to make the effort. Uh, yeah, this is
Guess I just
better.
couldn't be bothered to make the effort. Funny. Now that I look at it, you probably didn't have my motivation.
Yeah, man, you are the
Which
better one.
was, well, for me, it all started when I moved abroad. You know, after Mom died, I decided to stay there, and for a while it was pretty lonely out there. Didn't you have friends? Not at first, no. You can laugh.
Okay,
I
bro.
was a little apprehensive to jump into a new environment. It was just work and sleep, and some bad eating habits. So that's when you started working out of boredom at first. Then, kind of became a fun thing. I made friends, started going out a lot, but by that time, the gym had become an important part of my
Yeah, me
routine.
too.
I drank less, slept better, and it just made me feel in control of my life, you know?
We don't have time for it here. I mean, I could be. This is like a. If I was doing like an evil playthrough, I'll just pick this. But I know
I
this
get
is
you,
the good option.
now that you've told me the whole story. Thanks. You know, maybe if I could get back to my routine here, at least in some way, it could really help me shake off all this anxiety.
Oh, he needs a
Probably
gym.
sleep better,
Oh, he
feel
needs me to
more
build him a gym or
like
recreation
me.
room.
Do you think there's a chance you could help me get my hands on some
Ah,
exercise equipment here?
okay, buddy. Every clone that pops up needs his own space to do stuff he does. Sure.
I could try. Really? Thanks, bro. Knew I could confide
Okay,
in you.
the one thing also is if I'm doing like an evil playthrough, the thing is these people won't even help me because they stop doing their work if I'm being like rude to them or something. So it will be like kind of useless to have the clones anyways if they're not doing anything. Hmm. Anyways, I want to see. You know what? Let me see how much it costs to build him a. Because we if we keep them happy, they'll do the work really efficiently and they'll actually do work. I mean, uh, Oh, we can actually build this right now. Where is this thing? Yeah, I don't see where his gym might be. How do I see where his gym is? How to build the gym? Craft dumbbells in the workshop. Oh, that's it. He just need a dumbbell, bro. Say less. It should be really easy to make. Where was the workshop, anyways? Right here. Let me build you. I'll give him a present and wait a minute. It needs 5 medals. Hmm. I don't even have 5 medals. Uh, so I have enriched medals. Obviously, this guy worked in the enriched metal area, the radioactive area. He got enriched metals. But do I need to build a refinery for it to like actually? Wait a minute. I need to like see something here. Why do I feel like I need to build him a refinery? Oh, I think we have to build him a refinery for the metals to actually work. Oh, we need a bit more. We need a lot more of metals. Oh nah. The thing is, the metal area. I moved the pylons from there already. Cause I thought we wouldn't need them, but I think we do need them. So to craft a mining outpost, but we need metals for those too. Oh, good, nice. Now I have to like go outside and just do the job myself. Mm, all right, it's fine. Yeah, I don't know what the sun is doing. Like, I have no clue what happened with the sun. I don't know why, how it got delayed. A new order is ready. Yeah, we need to talk to him because I need to like get him to work ASAP. So I'll just have a quick chat with him. Hopefully he's like the other people. Or second clone, I mean. Easy to talk to. Same dialogue.
Hey, how are you feeling?
He probably analyze
Oh,
himself.
I'll be damned.
He knows what's up or what's going
You
on.
okay? Surprisingly, okay. Especially considering what I'm seeing. Very clearly.
Oh, he knows what's up, right?
Good. Do you, remember your name? Of course. But
He
I think you
knows.
know
Okay.
perfectly well who I
So
am.
he is actually smart.
So let's not waste time. Just tell me, how much did you find? What? How much rapidium is there? Did we get a breakthrough?
Okay, this is my kind of guy. Straight to business.
Yeah, you bet. There's a lot of it. Good. That's good. Wait, how do you know? Well, isn't it obvious? I wake up seeing someone who looks and sounds like me, which has to mean we share the
Okay,
same
bro thinks
DNA.
he's the.
Then there's the glasses.
Yeah,
What
sure.
about them?
Sherlock
They're
Holmes.
fake. Probably just manufactured to make me feel more like myself, but completely unnecessary otherwise, because
Okay, there's
here I
no way
am
this guy
with
just
perfectly good eyesight
deciphers everything
in
in
the
just
blue
1 second
module,
of waking up.
which can only lead to
All
one
right, all
conclusion:
right.
that my body was created to replicate someone who doesn't wear glasses. You.
Okay, buddy.
And to do that, of course,
Okay,
you would need
buddy.
to have found rubidium. Besides, I can see no other explanation for a sheep inside a space base. Correct me if I'm wrong.
They made him too smart, I think. You're wrong, we are not copies. Ooh, we can say, but I want to say this because I want to like let him know that he's not fully correct because we are not the copies. He is a bit different than me. Or I can just glaze him and say you're right. It is impressive, but I think he'll like this more.
Well, you're wrong about one thing. You are my duplicate. I created you using Rapidium, but we're not identical. I've noticed you're not as quick to process information, and that's the interesting part. Yeah, our bodies are the same, but our minds are not. I needed a scientist on board, but there's always a scientist on board. So, what went wrong?
They died.
The old crew is gone. They're all dead. That's why I needed to
This is
alter
not a fake
myself
glass, by
into
the way. Look at
different
this. Only a real
versions.
glass will just distort the
With
face like
the
this.
use of
Real
the
lens, I mean.
quantum computer on board and something called mind records. Oh, I see. A recalculated mind based on an infinite amount of variables to contain the desired consciousness in a biological vessel. That
Just put
actually
the research
sounds
lab in the bag, bro. Just
plausible.
go there.
So, what do you need from me now?
I mean, get some rest. Get to work. I want him to get to work immediately, but
Why don't you rest a little? Get accustomed to the new reality? Which part of what I just said makes you think I'm not ready to start immediately? Well, in that case, your situation must be critical considering the lengths you went to. Something tells me there's no time to lose. You're right. Why don't you start with going through the mission logs? I need to get the full picture.
yeah. Just make yourself
Timeline,
home.
thoughts,
Go to the
etc.
kitchen first. Like
Go.
every clone just goes there
This might work.
apparently. Like I want to see. This guy will probably go to the kitchen first. Let's see. Go to the kitchen, buddy. Just put the kitchen in the bag. What is he doing? Oh, yeah. The clones also like to sit here. Apparently, I don't know why, but okay. He probably has all the things he need. So I need to make my way outside now because we need medals. Okay, let me try to find some medals. Hmm. Wait a minute. There's a parachute here. Okay, something is up there, but that's like beyond the lava. Something is really. Oh, we need to destroy this thing too. I feel like I have the tool. How do I do this again? I need to do this from above, it says, but I think we need to go around it or something. Right?
These loose rocks look like they might be passable. Only I had a tool to drill through them.
I have the tool, buddy. I'm fully prepared. I mean, I want to go there, but we'll just see what's up here. I think this is a good vantage point. I'm also looking for medals. Well, this seems... Ooh. What is this? Is this my pylon?
Should I resolve this?
Oh, I had to assign him to the job too, actually. Yeah, I placed it here. That was like a teleporting pylon. I can break this too, I think. Yeah, I can break this too. So I'll just break this here. Bro, we are not finding any medals though. Hmm. Medals are really, really important.
Hey, what's this?
Wait a minute.
It's triggering the alert in my suit. I need to learn more about this thing.
Anomalies. What is an anomaly? What? Oh, I think we can't really go further here. I think I need to like talk to someone to first know what this is. I think the beeping noise is what we need to like listen to. Like I think we need to stop if the beeping gets too high or something like that. Yeah, give me more medals, please. I need this. And I won't be even using these medals right. Ooh, what is this? That's a satellite or something. What was that? That looks something new. Hmm. Yeah, that's a very new medal that we haven't really found before. I need more. Oh, so let's just have. Okay, what should we build first? First, we'll build a dumbbell. We'll make the altar happy. I need to build this, but I probably will want to build this first, and then this. Boom. Filters are always needed. Boom. There goes all our. Wait a minute. Should I save some metal for to create the refinery? We'll remove this. Okay. Where is that guy? Enrich metals outpost. I mean, I want to like reassign people. I think we'll have to like do this, or maybe I can just go there and do things myself. I don't think we can explore more places, so I'll just do the work myself. It's fine. It's fine. We have to like go back to the station anyways. Yeah, I see the parachute over there. And I'm really curious because this guy said that somebody or the guy we were talking to said that somebody made or found Rapidium, but they didn't really make their way back. What if they were on the same planet? I mean, we have to extract this too, but this is definitely not what I want to do like urgently. Okay, let me just head back. Actually, I could have just teleported, but you know what? I'll just teleport and I'll put the workshop in the bag myself. I don't know why I like saying that, but it's fun. Okay, let me do some workshopping. Crafted the dumbbells, easy. This guy will be more happier now. Crafting the mining outpost, nice. Crafting the drill cartridge. Crafting the filter. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. The game is lagging like randomly, and okay, people want to talk to us. First, I'll just give the thing to the refiner here. Where is he? In the kitchen. Classic. I have something for you.
I have something for you. The exercise equipment you asked for. Awesome, man! I knew I could rely on you. Can't wait to try these babies out.
Okay, just try them out, I guess. Just pick them up. Like, what do you even do with the dumbbells? Just. Ooh, his radiation went down. Okay, I got the idea of what we need to do. I need to switch people on and off the place to like so that the radiation lowers for them and they can just come back again later on. He hasn't completed the research, or maybe he has. I need to talk to him. Build the Rapidium arc. We can do that. Research solution. First, we need to talk to the scientist. Let's head to the scientist. So he was like at the lowest part of the place. Technician is here. Scientist is over there. Let's see what he says. Yeah, let's ask him about that stuff though.
I found something peculiar on the planet. What exactly was peculiar about it? Everything. It was like a local distortion of reality. And it seemed to be emitting strong radiation.
Tell him about the beeps.
Yes. We could have expected to come across something like that sooner or later, according to reports from previous missions. Unidentified sources of radiation, unexplained electromagnetic field anomalies, distortions of matter, space, or even gravity. What are they? According to a bold theory fleshed out by Professor Frankov, they may be instances of the so-called interval. The
Intral.
what? Interval. In very simple terms, it's a non-coincidental superposition of potential universes.
Ooh, multiverse
We don't know
theory.
exactly why it occurs, but observations prove that under certain, not yet specified conditions, two or more parallel landscapes can coexist within a common quantum field,
Okay.
creating a so-called proximity plane.
Okay.
Whatever it is, doesn't sound like something I'd want to walk into again. Yes, it's fascinating, but it can be dangerous.
So I shouldn't head there, right?
If, and I stress if, Professor Frankov's intuition is right, then the distortion you have encountered could have been a puncture point, the spot where the proximity plane intersects with our observed universe, subverting its physical balance and distorting the rules of Newtonian mechanics.
Or should I head there or
I
not?
need to learn more about these peculiarities. Inform me at once if you come across another one.
What do you mean another one? Let's just go there again. What? So I need to find a second. Wait a minute. Do I need to head there again? Because there was like a way to be away from there to the right side. Maybe there's like a second thing there, but what if I just die? But maybe we have to wait on that. Maybe we shouldn't really rush things here.
So, how are you?
He'll ask me something,
Settling in
right?
all right? Settling in is overrated. I analyze reality from wherever I am, however uncomfortable the angle. There's always an observation to be made. I'd love to hear what you managed to observe. This place is not run optimally.
Okay. Don't worry, I've got this. I'm just following LICOP protocol. Can you teach me how to run it better? You know what? I want to hear his input. My voice, bro. But I would say this, but I want to hear what he says, what he wants to add to make it run optimally.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't trained to command a mission. But now that you're here, with your experience, I'd love to pick your brain. Do you think you could mentor me? Good thinking. First of all, you need to set long-term goals and draw up a roadmap for each of them. Remember to
Boring.
include all unpredictable variables in the equation. That way you can have contingency plans at the ready for each instance. All right, slow down. Prioritize resources. Do not waste time on idle conversations with the crew. Hide the booze. Don't be cheap on coffee. That's slow enough for you?
Ah, yeah, that's fine. I can do that. Team building is important. That is important, actually.
Hey, you've just crossed out every team building exercise on my list. The people are there for the mission, not the other way round. Truth is, I really wish we could make use of the tech I worked on for all these imaginary years. It would make things so much easier if it existed.
Hmm.
So what exactly was your research about? Nanotech in space exploration. We went from a humble startup to making headlines in a few months. Taking our solutions to the front line was my dream come true. The data we could bring back. You had big plans for it. Well, now it's all gone.
Okay. Just focus on work here and now. Understand how you feel. Hmm.
Turning it over in your head won't get you anywhere. You should focus on the work you need to do here and now. I never thought I'd say it, but yes.
Okay, I picked the right option. I
you're
thought
right.
he would be
Let's get Rapidium back to Earth.
negative about that.
Later, we'll see.
Nice. I think we are on the same page now. That worked. Build the Rapidium arc. I wonder if I have the resources to build it. I don't think so, but I could possibly check and try if I can do that. Rapidium arc. Okay. Not like this. Here. I feel like I don't really have the resources, but maybe I do. Wait a minute. Where did it go? What? Did I already build it? Oh no, I didn't. Okay, this is like a building. So I have 30 medals. I have 100 fuel. I need 120 Rapidium. Ooh. Okay, we can actually do this because now I have the. I'm pretty sure I have the mining outpost in my bag and the pylons to connect it to. Yeah, yeah, we got this. We got this. Some climbs are blocking by rocks above. You need to remove them. You know what I want to do right now? Static enemies are common on the surface of the planet. They are immobile and rather harmless if handled with proper care. Oh, so you just have to like stay away from them, I guess. You don't have to like. I thought they okay. I was thinking, like in Metro Exodus, there's like these light things in the station in the railways that you have to like avoid, and they move around. They go like um besides you, but they keep moving around like back and forth. I thought this would be the same thing, but I think we can just they are like static and we can just avoid them. You don't really have to like get too scared of them, I guess. Okay. Look for more strange phenomena. I think we have to like go through there, I think we have to like head to the direction we were going. You know what I actually want to build though? I want to build the climbing hook finally. I think I think I'm seeing like I think I saw like 2 3 places we can use this on. But I also feel like there's like always like an alternative way you can go through. You don't really need this. I think you can just like go across or like around it somehow. Hmm. Okay. I mean the work is done here. We basically have like get the Rapidium going. So I'll just sleep and I'll call the video here too. I mean we made a bunch of progress, but the one thing I'm really worried about is this sun thing. Like this sun thing is weird because we were supposed to die days ago, and like my character is not even question. Ooh, this is filled. Okay, so I was right then. The fuel we have is like shown by this. Wait a minute though. If I have like 216 fuel, we can actually like make it forward in the story, but we will have this soon. But I think we'll also need the research to be done. Like we need two things to progress from this area. All right. But yeah, this sun thing, I don't know why my character is not questioning it. I feel like there's nothing, like I don't think the sun is, or we are going to go close by the sun anyways. I think that's like fake. I'm pretty sure that's fake. So I think I'll just take my time with this. I think what we really need, and what I really didn't do in the previous area, I don't really exhaust the resources in that location totally. So even though we could probably move from this, like we could move forward from this area, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually like exhaust the resources and then move forward. I think that's the way to do things. But yeah, so in the next video, we'll be placing the mining outpost in the Rapidium area. We have that build already. I'll connect the things to this place. Um, I'll probably, okay, everybody is probably assigned to the other spot, so I'll probably like stand there and just press E for the whole day. Extract them Rapidium. So when we extract them Rapidium, we can build the thing that holds Rapidium, and then I think we'll get on a call again. So we'll see. And also I'm waiting to see when my ex-wife calls again, because I need to keep this in mind that I don't want to tell about my clones to anyone else. I think that's the most accurate thing the guy had said. But also I'm like bit, like I don't know. Like should I tell people about my clones? I could just throw him. Okay, to be honest, I can just throw him under the bus because no one. Okay, we didn't really have any, what do you say, not authority, but what is say, uh we didn't have the access for the womb and everything else. So somebody had to give us access for us to like clone things, and that way people can know that this is not our decision, this was this guy's decision. Like they're trying to throw me under the bus, but I could do the reverse thing. But I'm not really sure if I should trust my ex-wife. Like there's so many things. But what I'll do is, I'll just I think I'll just make the decision whenever the point comes. Like I won't think about it. I'll see what the person says, and we will just make a decision on the spot or something. But anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my yapping, and I'll see you in the next video.